Y'all, let me tell you something. People, if you let them, they will really make you feel less than. Oh man, they'll try to make you feel like you're not speaking up for yourself. You don't hear what they're saying. Try to convince you that you're crazy. Just remember, y'all, it's just a mirror. It's just a mirror. They look at you, they see your light, and if they've never experienced it, fear gonna make them look at you however fear presents themselves. They won't like you. They'll pick fights and arguments with you because they don't get you. They don't understand you. And some are even jealous because they wish they could and they can't. They could tap into their light just the same, but instead of being inspired by you, they'd rather be jealous that you can and they can't. But they have the same capabilities. But I'm telling y'all, it's not your fault that they don't believe it, that they don't see it. You send them love from a distance, energetically, and hope that they finally wake up to see. And when you just get to that point where you finally realize that you've been absorbing and internalizing all those things that were said, and then it puts you in a state of feeling like you gotta prove yourself, like, no, I'm not tripping, no, I'm not this, I can do this, look, I'm changing for you. Ain't none of it necessary. Ain't none of it necessary. They could easily be inspired, just like you're inspired each day through different posts you see or different videos that's posted or whatever the case may be. You choose to be inspired by it. And then there's others that just dismiss it. They're not trying to tap in. It's always a choice. It's always a choice. You can choose to see the good in something or you can choose to see the not so good. So many choices, so many opportunities to expand, to grow, to heal, to evolve. You gotta choose it. You gotta choose it. Everybody keeps going to the right because they have this need to be right, but how about you go left this time? Bust that left. Try that for a change. If you've already felt the worst of the worst, how worse could it actually be taking that left? Doing things different, thinking in a new way, allowing yourself to be a new person altogether. Yeah, don't engage in it. Don't even engage in it. And especially the more that you pull your power back and you stop feeding into any type of arguments or disagreements or feeding another person's ego, when you pull yourself back and really just look at it, just sit in your power. You'll be able to see the pain versus you internalizing it or absorbing it or taking it in or wanting to help them or wanting to save them. You just understand and you send them love and you keep your distance. Especially if you can't be around them and not allow them to affect you in any kind of way, the best thing you can do for yourself is to stay away. Get away and stay away. Make arrangements if you got to, depending on the situation. But it's like when you know better, you just start doing better, y'all. I'm telling you. That's a hard truth because we see the good in people and we don't realize that sometimes hurt people, right? They don't see it. But as you grow to have more compassion for yourself and more love for yourself, you're going to see that in other people by default. That's how we get into these situations with people and things seem good at first. And so you know the shifts in your energy and your mood and your thought process. And it's not just people. It's places, it's jobs, it's friends. I mean, it's environments. As you evolve, as you grow, as you increase your frequency, the things that are not of that frequency have to fall off by law. Something has to be released in order for something new to be received. So I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna cut it there. But I just was sitting there thinking, like, this whole time, it was I've been like really going through some really deep healing and integrating a lot of different changes, and I'm starting to see like, yo, I was basically just pulling all of that pain inside and internalized every bit of it. And now it's like looking at some people that I had it out with before, and I'm just looking like, you feel that on the regular? Like it makes you feel sorry for them. But you also know that if you've already tried to say, you already tried to assist them and help them to wake up and they weren't ready, that you got to wash your hands to it. That's something you cannot control. But it's just crazy as the pain's falling off. I'm like, yo, this ain't even my shit to be holding on to. This ain't even mine. Yeah. Just know the changes is integrated. If you guys feel me on this, just know this is confirmation. See you guys again.